Christina here, your tech director. Hey, today I want to give you a quick tip on how you can create a newsletter in Canva, whether it be a monthly newsletter or a holiday newsletter, etc. And then you can download that and put it into command to send an email campaign and even include a video in that newsletter. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you and we'll get started. And before I forget, don't forget, if you like this content, to go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. All right, let me share my screen and we will get started. All right, the first thing to do is to go to Canva, which is canva.com. And you can use Canva for free. You also can do a paid version where it gives you, a lot more to choose from. However, I do use the paid version, but I will still show you, there's still tons that are free as well. So what I would recommend when you come into Canva, you go to the search bar and you just type newsletter. So you can just search newsletter, or let's say you're doing a Christmas newsletter or whatever type of newsletter you're creating. I'm going to actually select Christmas newsletter. So you'll see all the different options. If you don't pay for the advanced version or the pro version of Canva, you'll see as you hover over these, some of them will say free and some of them will say like pro or something like that, where you would have to purchase to actually use that one. However, once you click on the newsletter that you want to use, it will open it up. Canva is very user-friendly. So literally on this left side, you have all your different applets. Uploads is where you can upload your personal pictures. And you'll see in here, I've got my picture ready to go. So I'm just going to drag that over here and it replaces it. You can double click and move stuff around to make it look correct. The text, same thing, you just double click on it and you can type whatever you want here. Okay. And then once you finish saving everything, let's say I've gone through and made all my changes. We also have emojis over here. We have text, elements. You can even search Christmas. It gives you all these fun little Christmas pictures that you can add. Same thing, it's super easy to use. You just click it and drag it over here. Okay, so very easy to use. Once you're finished with everything, you're going to push this little arrow down button to download. I always recommend ping, and then make sure it's selected all pages if you have more than one page on your newsletter. Select download, and that will save to your computer. Now in command, agent.kw.com, we're going to go over here to campaigns, the little megaphone on the left. Once you're here, you're going to click the blue create campaign button up at the top right, and then push the email button. Name your campaign. I'm just going to say Christmas newsletter. Nobody sees this except for you. It's for your records. Then come down here, choose whatever your goal is. Once again, nobody sees this but you. Where will your campaign run? I highly recommend command email and then create campaign. From here, you just fill out your basic information. It already includes what email account it's going to come from and the name of your campaigns up here. Recipient list, this is where you choose what list of people you're actually going to send this to in command. So obviously they need to be in your contacts for you to be able to send it to them. If you don't have a list created, I do have lists created, but if you don't, you click create list at the right here. And if you have everybody tagged, which is always the easiest way, you can go up here to tags and select whoever you want to send it to. Okay, let's just say I'm sending it to these people. Then it will pull up anyone with that tag and then select all and name it, confirm, and now I have that list saved. Okay, going forward, as long as you have that list saved, you can go here and select that list. You don't have to create a new one. Now down here, It's showing you who the reply to email address will be, which is probably your KW email. If you need to change it, you can click edit and it'll bring you to your settings where you can actually go in there and change that. Then subject, I would go ahead and name this whatever you want it to be. And then content, select design. Now, this is where it's a little, we're kind of doing a workaround here, okay? So I would recommend to click on KWRI templates and choose one of these newsletter templates. Remember, you can always click the 3 dots to preview the template and it'll show you what it looks like. And then you can click the little back arrow and choose a different one, etc. So I'm just going to click this one. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, I like this one. So I'm going to click back and just click on the actual template if that's the one you want to use, the center of the document. It will open up this newsletter template for you, okay? All of this is customizable. You can delete things that you don't want on there. Honestly, you can delete everything on here if you want and only put your Canva newsletter in here. What I would recommend, I do like the top where it has market center name and all of that with your logo. I think it looks really nice and professional. So how I would do this, I would click on all of these and delete them because, oh, and how you delete, you just click on the box and click the little trash button because I want to add my newsletter in here from Canva. And then at the very bottom, I want to keep my footer down here, this information. And actually, I want to keep this too. I want them to be able to download my app and have my picture. So I'm just going to delete all this other stuff. So once you have deleted everything, and like I said, all of this is completely customizable. So you keep or delete whatever you don't want to use, okay? Okay, so now I've just got my my Market Center logo up here at the top. The middle is nothing right now, and then the bottom would be my picture with my footer. So what we would do here is we would actually click and drag image over here, okay? You want to make sure that the line is straight across. You don't want it to be like this because that green line is showing you where it's going to drop that image. And there's all these little boxes here. I want it to be straight across so it'll insert the image correctly. Now I'm going to click add image and I saved it to my desktop. So now I can easily click on these and drag them over here. So it will load both of these pictures and then we can click on one. We have to do one at a time. So let's save the first one. And then I'm going to scroll down and then drag over another line here. And then add images. And then I'm going to get, let's see. It should be in here. Yeah, load more because I already uploaded it. So it's right here, the second page. All right, now we've got both pages from the newsletter that we created in Canva. And now we can even add a video in here. If you want to add a video, let's say you made a little video of you and your family singing Merry Christmas, okay? You can go over here and scroll down to video and bring it over here. And that gives you this placeholder for a video, okay? So now what we're going to do is if you double click on it, it's going to bring up your video URL. This is where you would paste the link for your video. When we go to YouTube, this is where I'm going to grab my video from. Let's just pretend it's this one. I'm going to click share and copy the link. So now I can paste that video link right here. Once you have pasted your link here, you can replace the thumbnail image, because if you don't, it's just going to be gray like this. So I would recommend have like a picture, like a screenshot of your video, or create a thumbnail picture in Canva if you'd like, which you just go to Canva and search YouTube thumbnail, and you can create your own image that would be a thumbnail image for your video. Let's just pretend that this is the one we're using. So I'm just going to click on that and replace. Now you'll see it here, and I'm going to click done. Okay. Obviously that was way too big for that video. All right. But that's everything that I wanted to change on there. So now I've got all of these things that are going to auto populate at the top and the bottom down here. And then I've got my video and I've got my Canva newsletter that I put in here. So now I'm going to click save and exit so we can test this out. Here's your preview over here on the right side. Has your Market Center logo at the top, your pages from Canva, your video with the terrible image that I put as the thumbnail. Like I said, if you use a thumbnail image from Canva, it will be the right size. That image was not the right size. And then it will have your picture and your information. They can download your app and all your little footer with your logo and all that at the bottom. Okay. So from there, you just can send, or you can schedule it to send out in the future on a different day and time, which you specify all of that here, your date and the time to apply and send. All right. If y'all need any help at all, I'm always here to help. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day.